Hi, my name is Bojan Savic here at Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale. I would like to tell you more about the MB-Tex, what that material is and what it is not, and what it looks like to some of you. So let's dig deep into it. Subtle texture, deep grain, and genuine stitching all explain why so many of this company's premium cars are ordered with this material. Many of you will also be confused on a first look. What is an MB-Tex and what is a real leather? Of course, Nappa leather stands out and it can be noticed immediately. MB-Tex, in short, is a vinyl. Yeah, it is a vinyl, plastic if you will. It is designed by many of the car manufacturers. Some of them call it with the different names, leatherette, or we call it the MB-Tex at Mercedes-Benz. And many of our vehicles, A-Class, CLA, C-Class, E-Class, GLE, GLC, GLA, all offered as a standard material. Then if you would like the leather is an upgrade, and we have the Nappa leather, or in some cases Alcantara, also as an option. So MB-Tex is a vinyl that is designed to take a beating, a punishment, the wear and tear that car interiors go through. So we're sitting on them for a prolonged period of time, some of us for many hours and hours. And after many years of use, you would notice that it still looks the same. So in short, it is very, very, very durable material. Also, with the fine design and the texture that's being ingrained in the design in this, it can be confused for the real leather. Actually, many of the Mercedes-Benz orders and some of the other manufacturers like BMW or Audi confuse that for the real leather because it looks like a real leather, but it is a man-made material, substitute for the leather, and it is more durable, easier to clean with. Recommend for cleaning just a damp cloth with the water or a really very light soap that you can find anywhere in your home, and to use to wipe off many of the materials. One of the only cons of the MB-Tex, it gets warm in the summer, so it is a little bit harder than to touch. But again, it comes as a standard feature without any of the upgrade charges. It's extremely, extremely durable. It can be offered in many of the colors because it's a plastic, so it can withstand the discoloration that sometimes some of the leather would come out, especially on the entrance and exit on this part of the vehicle. It also stitches beautifully. So in short, it is material that's given as a first choice on many of our cars because of this look, because of the design, and because of its durability. My name is Bojan Savic. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another video when I'm going to talk more about what is a genuine leather, what is a Nappa leather. Some of your question is, what is Alcantara and what is the difference? Hi, my name is Bojan Savic here at the Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, and in this video I'm going to tell you about Alcantara. So what the Alcantara is? Alcantara is composed of about 68% polyester and 32% polyurethane, giving increased durability and stain resistance. The appearance and tactile feel of the material is similar to that of suede, and it may be erroneously identified as such. In this short video, I'd like to tell you what is the difference between Alcantara or Alcantara and the suede. What one is not and what the other one is. So the main difference between Alcantara and the suede is that the suede is a natural material. It's made from the leather. So basically it's the other side of the leather, which one is not really smooth, but it has a little bit of hair in it. That is the suede. It's very soft, very smooth to the touch. Alcantara, it is a man-made product, designed in these cases to imitate the suede. Some people, maybe like you, prefer that option. It can be molded in many ways. It can be dyed in many ways. It is easier to keep clean. Alcantara it's more stain resistant. It is treated with a chemical, so it can be more stain resistant. It can be more durable than the suede. The suede, on the other hand, will give you the softness, the suppleness of the material. But in this process, when we have that is in the car application, what it's going to be on the seat, we see the many benefits to the Alcantara. It's going to be super smooth for the car seat, and it's going to be very, very durable, and it's going to resist the staining. So that is some of the properties that we're looking out of the Alcantara versus on the suede. On the steering wheel, especially when we're going to have the tighter grip, because it's not going to be smooth, maybe as loose as some of the leather, especially when your hands get sweaty. So how do we clean the Alcantara? Simply, it's with water or a damp cloth. That is something that's recommended, or Mercedes-Benz agents that you can use specifically designed to treat the Alcantara on the leather versus the suede, which we do not put in our vehicles. And you'll find that many of the Mercedes-Benz cars, you will find Alcantara. So Alcantara is product that is made for the car business, for the car use, on the seat, on the steering wheel, in some of the cases as on the roof line, like you see this particular 2020 Mercedes AMG GTR. It's full of Alcantara, but it's not the suede. So durability, like always in the car business, is what counts, and that is the reason why we use so much Alcantara in our vehicles. Hi, my name is Bojan Savic here at Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, and I would like to tell you what is a Nappa leather. Nappa leather, I am sure, as a buyer of the Mercedes-Benz cars, especially on the higher end ones, you come across that title. So, in short, Nappa leather, it's very strong. Nappa leather, it's very, very smooth on the touch. And Nappa leather is the highest grade of leather that is being used in the car interiors like Mercedes-Benz. And many of the other manufacturers are using the same. Again, the properties of the Nappa leather that is so wanted by the car makers and its clients, it's because it's, again, it is very strong, it's very subtle, it's very, very smooth to the touch, and keeps its appearance over a very, very long period of time if that leather is conditioned. We, of course, have available Mercedes-Benz products that are specifically designed to care about your Nappa leather. So let me tell you a little bit more about the details about what Nappa leather is and what Nappa leather is not. Nappa leather, it's not sanded. Nappa leather, it's not buffed. By sanding or buffing the leather, you're weakening the leather. So you're not getting that strength that Nappa leather delivers on many of the car interiors. And the sanding or the buffing of the leather is done to make that part of the leather smoother. It is used in some of the car makers' interiors, but Nappa leather, as it is what is not, it's not sanded, it is not buffed to be basically just except the removal of the hair. What you have is the premium top product of the leather that is in the car interiors. Thank you very much for watching the video about Nappa leather in the vehicle interiors, Mercedes-Benz. My name is Bojan Savic, Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale. Please look me up and I'll be happy to tell you more about the Nappa leather, MB-Tex, Alcantara, and the other interiors that I've given you as a choice in the Mercedes-Benz cars.